Killer Gaming Sandwich will pay dividends for them. You also have Aurelion Sol as the mid lane, chosen mid lane here for the side of Killer Gaming. GLuck Gaming, they're going to be very, very ballsy with this play. They will utilize the knockup from the Lulu and also the Flag and Drag Command Shockwave for this Yasuo to be set up by Rattle. Rattle decided to go for this Yasuo, especially with the Fiora getting banned. But the Camille is not yet banned actually for Rattle, but there is a good chance that maybe he just prefers playing champions with really pointed swords. Especially with the Fiora, especially with the Yasuo. I would say that the Yasuo is closer to the Fiora compared to the Camille. There is that. We have the loading screen already, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy the game. We are doing this broadcast with a delay of 5 minutes so that we can fully spectate the whole game. And of course, my interactions with you will a little bit, my reactions to you will be a little bit late. But, you know, just enjoy your Sunday. Yeah, just enjoy watching. That's it. That's all you have to do. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Let's turn on the flag of war. Just put in the overlays. And on the blue side, you have Japan's Killer Gaming. You get Take on the Akali. You also have, that's Akali Baron Lane. You have Gotti on the Wukong Jungle. Alka on the Alistar support. Misogi on that Kaisa. Misogi, the Kaisa was denied against the ADC here. But of course, the ADC first priority came in from GLuck Gaming. So they already decided they won't play the Kaisa. Played well for them, honestly, especially with the Lulu. Pikumin on the Alistar mid lane. On the Aurelion Sol, on the Aurelion Sol mid lane. On the right side, you have GLuck Gaming from Korea. Choir for this Oriana, you have Rattle on the Baron lane or Sol laner Yasuo. We have very standard start. Chicken on the Jarvan ADC, really nice skin. Tong here on the Lulu support and Vivi on that Miss Fortune ADC. And I'm still getting the proper distance here. I'm not so sure what Mizogi is doing here. He's really advancing too much. Even with the Ikacharin, he can easily be punished there by Tong. And Alka is sitting at level 1, honestly. So Tong can still punish this. Okay, he didn't start with the Glitter Lance. This is the standard start for the Lulu, wherein you don't really miss, you just land your auto attacks. But there you go, he got his Glitter Lance in. Connects that to Misogi. Health picks and Whimsy, alright. So, yeah. A very, very standard start for both of these two teams. Best bet would be... My best bet would be of gank on the 3-minute mark, maybe, or 2:30 on that. Or maybe a contagion here for both the scuttlers. But you can actually see a very clear trade. Oh, on the top, not 2-minute mark. We're getting one on the 140. And there's Rattle. He's just waiting actually for Take and Gotti to align before he holds onto that Tempest. That's how you play the Yasuo here. Go for the dive down at the bottom lane. They're now within the range. They're now outside the range of the turret. Alka did receive some hit. Very, very nice. Make it rain. Actually, to dish out a little bit of damage there, so that the DOT from Chicken's red buff will connect. And already, GL here is converging now down at the bottom lane. They have a very nice minion wave stat. It's a very, very risky flash. He was already out of position to go for the flash. He could have played it maybe and forced the members here of Team Killer Gaming, of Team GLuck Gaming to go for the dive. Pikumin was able to walk up. That's nice. Gotti here. All he needed is to burn a flash, but he did focus on the Chicken. And he got Alka also. I think that's it. Chicken will be able to walk away. Still, the Flag and Drag combo is available. 2-0. No turret take here from the side of GLuck Gaming. So, yeah, it was a very big win there by GLuck Gaming. They got 2 kills. They got tower dive. But the original plan, I think, is to go for the push because they have a very, very big minion wave stack. And because of the Aurelion, so actually dancing around this turret, he was able to clear the minion very early and makes the dive really awkward also for the side of GLuck Gaming. I love coffee. Guys, I'm just finishing my coffee. trying to remove the acidity. But if you were looking into the map, you should be expecting recalls right now. They need to start resetting. Their items are not yet in full stack. Jarvan was able to complete his item. Very, very interesting first item on a jungler. Umbral Glaive. From the side of GLuck Gaming, from Korea. I think it's great. I think it's a great item, honestly. Some teams would opt in actually swapping between sweeping and trinket and ward trinket. But I think, yeah, Umbral Glaive is an underrated item. It's really nice, man. Especially if you have the passive on. Of course, it won't pop like this. Nice flash. It's a very, very interesting combo with a flash, flag, not drag, but also cataclysm quickly after that. And of course, the knockup is complete. That should be enough actually to land the last breath. And the first casualty will be of the Wukong. Perfect execution to do some damage, not within execute damage range. To kill someone, 5-point strike, still not enough also for Bibi. He actually mitigate that with his own barrier. Now, Alka, Pikomin, and also Misugi will just embrace the safety of their turrets. But that leaves members of GLuck Gaming to focus on this Infernal Drake. Miss Fortune's barrier is indeed on cooldown. Fresh cooldown. Very nice barrier there. So that no kills are traded for by Killer Gaming. Killer Gaming here. They need to be careful actually on the setups there. The Initiate of Chicken. One of the most interesting combo that can be seen from Jarvan. But nonetheless, it did work. Their advance did work, especially with the surprise attack that he did. Although the flag and run combo is very weird early. I think he has the flag angle a bit off on that part, and that's why I was expecting the fallback would be directly towards the lane and not really onto the tri-brush, like going down here, and instead the enemy actually Killer Gaming actually retreated like this. So the flag angle is a bit off for the combo. That's why he used his cataclysm. He has a waste time. No one, rarely do you mitigate the killer. You rarely do you mitigate any attacks here with a wind wall. But very nice answer to actually trade it 1-for-1. As after the kill onto Rattle, Gutsy is also removed. Very nice plunder by Killer Gaming to at least punish the side lane threat of GLuck Gaming, because good job damage. Comes from the Yasuo, from Rattle. Alka in the position? Actually, no. Alka is not in the position. He just saw the Herald there. But of course, if you got 3 members already for the side of an enemy team, they're the ones in the position to actually get that Herald. Will the dive be completed here against Spark? I think they can. They can commit to that. Alka, he needs to go for the cut. There you go. Full combo. Headbutt. Pulverize. Flash by Quara to the other side. Oh my god. Chasing a Fiora under the turret. Of course, there will be the ball. If you're a Fiora, the Orianna. If you're an Orianna player, there are only 2 things that you need to take note in the map: your position and your ball's position. And we saw Gil didn't account for his own position there. Under the turret, he died. And it's a problem still. The Herald is just within the pockets here for the members of GLuck Gaming. They're waiting for an opportunity to go for a push. Interestingly, we are in the 7-minute mark and no push are yet complete from any of the 2 teams. We're yet to see actually a third push from anyone. That's very, very interesting. Probably because of the team fights that they've been going on other parts of the map. But I think the trade will be complete. We have members here of Killer Gaming. They're now converging down on the bottom lane. They're gonna destroy that. There's also a ping here for the top lane side. But the problem is no minion wave, so they're gonna be trading it with the mid lane outer ladder. And Pikomin is doing a really good job doing the wave clear. The wave clear now is complete for the side here of Team Killer Gaming. GLuck Gaming a little bit late for the party as they deliver the Herald down into the top lane side. They can actually utilize the Herald and just use the Herald alone to go for the push. Rather, what happens is that BB gets a hard engage from Killer Gaming. They lost their ADC, but in exchange, maybe another hit will be landed on towards this Baron lane, towards this top lane side. Choir is trying to kite away the members of Killer Gaming. This is already a very compromised position by Rattle and Chicken. They will try to take the fight. They didn't get the knockup against the Caliber Shroud. Of course, they won't be there. They need some vision at least place. But they have the numbers advantage. Stake decided to use the perfect execution to make their escape. And they were able to escape too. GLuck Gaming. Imagine that being in the tight position where members of the enemy team will engage you with the numbers advantage. But if you land your combo on one, you don't even need to kill the Akali actually. You don't even need to kill someone really. You just need to dish out big damage to them. They're gonna be forced to go back, wind wall to the barrier, and a flash. Yep, wind wall barrier. Then there's a big flash to just go for the dive to complete the kill towards Misogi. But of course, there's no sweeping blade available. It's already on cooldown onto the specific character cooldown for Misogi. So really no added that. Really, Yasuo didn't finish the kill with only just one auto attack remaining to actually finish Misogi. But the problem here is that, again, no sweeping blade to actually get closer towards Misogi. And that was under turret. He has a deadline of around 2 seconds to finish the kill. But doesn't matter, at least it also forced Misogi back. Misogi here along with Chaka. Let's see here onto the Cloudrick side with the shockwave here. Didn't sync well really with bullet time, but of course they still have a lot of chase. Taki onto the back end. He did use the stasis under. He did use the stasis under the shroud. Very, very interesting. Probably because there's just a lot of AoE from the side of GLuck Gaming, but still, the optimal way of using actually your survivability kit is to layer them properly, stasis and move shroud and move around. Then stasis once the shroud is down, so that your teammates can properly react on that. GLuck Gaming now is at the helm of this game, capitalizing on the micro mistakes there that comes in from Killer Gaming. That's it. We have to make that 3 turrets in the hands, or make that 4, sorry, turrets in the hands here of GLuck Gaming. Only 2 turret remains against Killer Gaming. We are now onto the heavy timers of our game. 10-minute mark where the Baron is already alive. And again, just to have a quick review, we have a Cloud Drake and Infernal Drake now available for GLuck. Okay. So, of course, the biggest headline here would be of the Baron lane. You actually see the Baron here. They got vision. For the side of GLuck Gaming, this is the available vision. For the Baron, all you need to do is actually put the vision here. This is good. This is okay. But actually, the best vision is to put it here on this spot near the Grump. Why? So that you know who will enter the Tri-Brush. At this point, you have no vision onto the Tri-Brush. So, there is that. But still okay. Actually, you have 3 points to go here if you want to really ward the Baron. You ward here, you ward here. Or you ward on this Pixel Brush here, you ward on this Tri-Brush here. But actually, just 1 ward here should be enough still. And yeah, that's it. GLuck Gaming easily takes the Baron. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Why engage? Under the turret, but let us see. Alka burns his own flash, but the problem there is no one can stop the engage now of Killer Gaming. Kaya Cyclone and the Cataclysm plug and drop combo to complete the chase. They have no tank to actually go for it. Even Taki cannot go for any dive. They're bypassing the turrets. Yasuo, Rattle is going for the splits. He ignored 1 minion that's also a melee minion. And they're dancing around. This is not gonna be, nothing. They won't earn anything here, really. Members of Killer Gaming can just wait up the minion wave, but probably it's because GAF is waiting for the minion wave to arrive, none of the main, so they can go for the push. Taki is quick on his mind. He tries to go for the wave clear, but with just 1 backline minion, that should be enough. Even Choir here, along with VV, is doing a really good job poking down the members of Killer Gaming. Choir is in kill range, needs to be careful. No flash is available for Alka, but I think there's a flash available. No flash is also available for the Wukong. Cyclone is also not available, and that's why members here of GLuck Gaming, they're already going for the kites in the push. They have 2 cannon minion completing the push here for the mid lane side. Only a few hits. Last one, and that's it. It is going to be the first inhibitor turret going down, and GLuck Gaming will be happy with that. They went for the siege. It's kind of an overthinking, but the thing here is that they're making the most of the time that it's down. They're making the most of the time that it's down against Killer Gaming. Killer Gaming, what is this? Was a Killer Gaming's ultimate are burned. Especially the Wukong ultimate. Even the Alistar has no flash, and the Wukong's also some response are not available. So Why not? Go for the push. Main initiates are there. Who will go first to you? The Akali. This is gonna be very, very risky. It all started, this inhibitor here. This inhibitor here, all because of that initiate there by the Alistar near the Baron Pit. Again guys, that's how punishing rotations are in Wild Rift. Mistakes are in Wild Rift. It's very much League of Legends where you punish and limit mistakes, but with a compressed timer. So, you know, if a game is shorter, mistakes are rewarded higher compared to the PC counterpart of Wild Rift, right? Which is League of Legends. Now, top lane side, you can actually see the Akali being fully focused here by Rattle. Rattle has no Baron buff, but he can play around with Akali. He did went for the wind wall just to mitigate the damage from the first 5-point strike. And yeah, members here of GL can actually converge onto the top lane side. Rather, it's Rattle already calling the shot, saying that he can complete that push without the help of his teammates. Minion wave should be arriving near the bottom lane, and they're maintaining actually the minion. They're clearing the minion before anyone can respond to the bottom lane. I think that's it. Yasuo receives 3v1. Voice of Light is still in. Ladies and gentlemen, went for the illusion. I think that's it. Will be able to survive that loss for his allies to actually go for the push also onto the bottom lane inhibitor chariot, and they would go for the Nexus themselves. Dodgy in critical health, got the Guardian Angel on. I think it's gonna be the Alistar that will go down first. Next up would be of the Akali. Second would be of the Kaisa. And upon revival, it is gonna be not Wukong, but rather the base. 2-0 for this series. And going into the finals, you have Korea's GLuck Gaming. The 16-bit squad, ladies and gentlemen. Looking into the post game, you will see here that